I've been told that I'm too much by strangers.
Oh my god, I freaking love Cella, except for the fact that they donate to anti-LGBTQ and also pro-gun organizations.
Me too. It's like if Urban Outfitters were a musical, especially because Urban and Anthropology and Free People are owned by Republican conservatives who profit off of female Democrats and donate their money to similarly hateful groups.
Oh, here comes Queen!
Oh wow, you really went all out with your flower crown.
Yeah, don't you think it's a bit much? I'm just a bumblebee.
Actually, my flower crown is historically accurate.
What are you talking about?
Here, let's jump to the 1600s in colonial Spain, Mexico, and other Spanish colonies, where they had the most remarkable funerary portraits of deceased nuns. You have to jump. Jump! Now this is where flower crowns came from. Though it may seem creepy, these portraits played an important role in remembering these nuns who, in a society where most political and social power was controlled by men, exerted a good deal of influence and authority as leaders of their convent communities.
Ew, they're like dead.
Oh my god, Mitch, get away from the dead lady.
Baby's drunk, mommy.
Really? I've time traveled for you guys and this is what you do? Oh my god, you're hopelessly basic. Okay, let's just jump back.
Wait. Hello?
My colleagues.
Acting is reacting to things that are happening. In the moment, you may say something or not, but ultimately, it's about pretending. So for our first exercise, I'd like everyone to tell me about a childhood game they played.
Well, when we were kids, we used to pretend we were orphans. Oh my god, I had a character who was a princess that needed to be evacuated from a castle, sort of like Anastasia.
Oh my god, I used to do that too. I'd sit outside in the rain, pretend I was scrounging for food.
I bet orphans don't play that game. I think orphans play the game where they pretend they have two loving parents and that they're growing up in a financially stable, emotionally regulated, middle-class nuclear family.
Well, I guess I'll just shut the hell up now.
Even by my cats. Wow, okay. But my point is that hearing I'm too much is a trigger for me. And very often I take it personally and become hysterical. So think of a time when someone did or said something and you just exploded. You were like out of control. And then in a few hours you calmed down and you kind of realized your reaction was intense and you apologized to those you took it out on. Sound familiar? My therapist says that when it's hysterical, it's historical. This is a fun phrase to explain amygdala hijacking, which is a personal emotional response that is immediate, overwhelming, and very often an overreaction to what's actually happening because it's triggered a much more significant emotional threat. So being rational when your amygdala has been hijacked is impossible because you're in fight or flight mode. We're unable to act rationally again until our amygdala calms down and no longer perceives a threat being present. However, there is a way to deal with this. Make a list identifying your biggest triggers. Becoming familiar with them will immediately depersonalize the triggering situations that you're in. So on my list, I have when I feel like my character is being attacked, when I feel like I'm not being heard or my opinion is being dismissed, and when I'm told that I'm too sensitive or too much. Awareness alone will not prevent hijacking, but it can help you realize that it's happening and then you can withdraw yourself from the situation so you don't say things or break things or be mean or however you manifest emotional distress. I know when I'm in the middle of a hijack, I absolutely should not send text messages. So I put my phone on airplane mode or throw it away. I mean, like far, like not in the trash, just like, throw it into the air. But it's a good decision. Gotta outsmart the amygdala. I'm Akana, and thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's whatever this was. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business, complete with marketing tools and analytics to have your online store be the best that she can be. For all of you who love to create audio content, you can use Audio Blocks, which allows you to embed audio on your site and tag the audio for iTunes when your audio block is placed in a blog. Plus, you can have multiple contributors receive selective access to your website's manager. And don't worry, you own all the content that you put on the Squarespace platform. Plus, they offer one-click data portability. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and whenever you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Anna to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Squarespace. Don't be triggered.